So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Eh? What are they on about?
The High Houses. Noble. They trace their blood back to King Thordan and his founders of Ishgard. But our friends here reckon we're all descendants. And so Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Well, seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems he thinks a noble sacrifice will serve to prove his claims.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours. But what's this got to do with me?
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, so to breach their defenses and rescue him.
What in the hell's...
Ah, the unmistakable scent of heresy. And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of...
Let me guess.
Should we wonder? That won't do.
I didn't actually change that.
Sickness
it out
is wont
and
to
never hit
fester,
done.
spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
I reckon Sir'd be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens I've got irons of my own.
in there quick.
You disgust me!
There's no denying your gifts. A well-deserved reputation indeed.
Enough! Lucky bastard.
Nay, 'tis we who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas but a matter of time before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
I thought the Heavens Ward might come here as well.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavens Ward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Then the Heavens Ward now commands the Temple Knights.
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion to Lord Commander, have gathered at the vault as ordered.
Bolstering the guard already, eh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were expected.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he? Aye. Your passion moved me. A bit. That, and the fact that we're sick of living off the leavings of our betters. If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
Okay. Oh man, I'm a white mage. My duty is just to keep everybody alive. If I can remember how to play. Currency. Oh, oh shit. Societies and then Dawntrail. I've got PvP. I generally don't like doing PvP at all, in anything. But apparently I did it. Why are the menus different sizes? It's confusing. Minion. Meow. Wow, okay. Where am I going? Go that way. That's a questy symbol. That much I know. Shouldn't move that way. I don't wanna. You can go into dungeons with NPCs. Since when? I suppose that's the fun part about. So that is that. That is that. That's only two. I remember I was playing around with all the settings. I'm not ready for that. I want something. Mama's starting dinner. That's awesome. Peanut butter chocolate wafer. That'll be a bunch of crunchy crunchies. No.
They got crunchies in it. This is it. It's got like hard crunchies in it.
Like
They're harder. They actually taste like the Rice Krispies, but they're harder and bigger. And with my gums, I can't. It was tasting good, but then, you know, it hurt my gums. I need some munch.
mm-hmm. That's why I got up. That's why I got up. I don't know if I like that though. I don't know if I like it though. It's weird. Maybe they'll eat them.
Because the 2 hours coming up, I have to.
Yeah, I see that. this game don't go full screen borderless. When did I do that taskbar? Hide. Taskbar behaviors. Yeah. Just get that. Aha, you get that. Okay. Simple enough. That might irritate the crap out of me. We'll find out. Ah, but it disappeared over there too. Obtaining signature. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Actions and traits. Again, why is that so big? That makes no sense. I can see it though, at least. I don't like it. It kind of pisses me off. I wonder if this game is just gonna annoy the crap out of me. Or if I'm gonna be okay with it and getting back into it. Okay. So stone. We got stone 3 down there. I'm gonna see it too. It doesn't make sense. Why would that change into that? Where is that? There. Okay.
I opened it up and then I realized.
Yeah, then. Thank you. Protection restores all the target's hit points. Where's that? That's where that is. No. That's Cure 3. What do I thin air into? Why'd I do that? Oh. I guess I know where I'm putting Benediction then. So I got that set up. Alright. It's Asylum. Yo, I need that. I need that down here somewhere. No, I'm using all that. Benediction's there. Holy Insuna. Limit break. I'll have to keep switching for that. Must I imagine I don't want to keep switching for that. Okay, let's not roll. Sleep. Got that there. Suna. That's there. Lucid dreaming. What does that do again? Ah, okay. Rescue. Cast, Swiftcast, okay. And the traits I shouldn't have to do anything with. And this is just automatically. I have no clue what duty actions are. Awesome. Squadron. Alright. Into the vault NPCs. Why not? Alright. Before I do that, I just want to go to the bathroom, actually. I gotta pee. That's interesting. Now... Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I set it up. I'm gonna use it. I don't care. Let's see how bad this is. There we go.
Come!
I don't want that there.
I shall show you something special.
Focus. Release!
Oh, now my kids are arguing over the fucking tablet. I wonder. I doubt it. No.
I shall show you something special.
But oh, what? They're 8 and 9 years old. Constantly fight about everything. Come on. I'll put a piece of foam around this. Around the microphone. I was just sitting there and listening to the boys arguing at each other about the tablet. And part of my mind is like, I should go up there and stop them. And then part of me is like, you know what? Fuck it.
Away with you!
And I put the time limits back on. They got 2 hours apiece. They went through all the time on both profiles, and whatever, they're done. Yeah, no, that don't go that well. I wanted the crackers. Bleeding? That don't sound good. Where's my Encina? Oh.
I shall show you something special.
I don't want to be bleeding again. Leave me alone. Execution? Okay. Is that the one that breaks sound? Mm-hmm. That's what that button does.
Focus. Release!
I shall show you something special. I shall show you something special.
I think my layout that I built up for Warframe, I don't think I can use that here. You can't see my icons. You can see how much money I got though here.
Away with you!
Do that. Face of the hero. Yes, open the gates. Okay, I'm not to be confused. Give me a room with no doors. That's clearly not the case, though. Go get 'em. NPCs, go get 'em. I eat crackers. And
Have at thee!
French onion dip. That don't go together. Let's go. Wonder. Ah.
Away with you!
I know what stuff that like means.
Focus. Release!
I'll cut you to pieces! I will not yield to you! I have the power! Down with you!
I have my pride.
Down with you!
Yeah, button. Ah, I'm the Black Death. You're from the Black Death. I feel like one. What's that trigger doing? Nothing.
I have my pride.
Ah.
Down with you!
Hey, good attack. Oh. I don't need that attack. I need that on the frickin' tank. So it's easier to heal him. Oh, shit. Damn. Let's do it. Well, time comes. Get your ass beat. My guy hasn't played in like 6 years. No, longer. Longer. So I got this on pre-order on fucking PS3. Played the shit out of it. And then... yeah. If you really want to give them the option, then go ahead and ask them. But I have no problem with what's in your hand. Dinner. My mama's cooking dinner. I am here to beat you down. Well, keep them alive. And they're here to beat you down. Jamie, why is my landlord calling me? You get
Focus. Release!
Yep, definitely intelligent. Attack with a wooden staff. Oh yeah. Let's hit you with that.
Focus. Release!
Bear with us!
You know what? I'm gonna do that.
Away with you!
I shall show you something special.
Filthy rats! Be done with you! Sickness must be purged! Be done with you!
Bear witness!
And now the final cut!
I have no clue what I'm doing.
This shall be a mercy. You disgust me.
I shall show you something special.
Sickness must be purged. Be done with you.
I think so.
Bear witness!
Sickness must be purged.
I shall show you something special.
Sickness must be purged. Be done with you.
I have my pride. For the House of Levier!
Sickness must be purged.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Our power! How can this be? Fall back!
I wonder.
Father, please!
No, it's too late to wonder.
For a mercy, we were not too late. Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew!
And tear down the very pillars of our society? Our history, our values, everything we have built over 1,000 years? A fool to the last.
Look out!
That's bad. What?
Go. Asisla awaits.
Lord Orchefort!
What? I don't know.
It's no good. The wound is too deep. It refuses to mend.
You are unharmed? Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of...
It's easier for me to see everything and whatnot from a recording than trying to rewatch my own damn live stream. I record myself for 5 minutes. Make it a point to speak.
A
And
smile
let them
better
speak.
suits a hero.
So I can find out if my kids are cutting through the microphone or not. They're being loud. They're playing their own game. They're up on their, well, my PS4. My consoles, not theirs. say it like that for a reason. Teach them, show them. It's my stuff. Alright. Does another quest down, another quest down. And a million more to go, yeah! Did that work a little better? No. I don't like speaking loud. I gathered Fort PS. Fortums. Whatever. Fortums Manor. Yep. Alright. Peace out, Nook. I know I can jump. How can I jump? There we go. Jump, 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 jump. Alright. Auto run. If I jump. Okay, cool. Get my target lock on. Center.
What did you mean?
Alright, story.
Don't. Please.
Cool, speaky.
A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling. Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son and for the nation he loved. Go!
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
My son.
Well, your son died doing a good deed. He saved my ass, I think. Thought I saw 3 followers for a second, or 3 watching. Fence them as knights. Level 57 quests. Personal automation. Return to your duties at the Forgotten Knight. Sir AM actions. I'm word of Sir's well-being. Let's go. Where am I going? Where are we going? Is there anywhere around here? Foundation. Alright. That's probably one of the worst things I can do is switch between mouse and keyboard. Foundation. Thank you. wounds. Fuck's out there? Right there. I'll come up with better titles. In there. I think there's so much going a little bit. Continue its story. That's what I want to do. Just get through a whole bunch of the story so I can hit closer to endgame.
My friends, I am in your debt.
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Some wounds do not heal. The founding. The scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man. Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it. The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his Knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatoskr, that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage. I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreysvelgr did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
Whilst Thordan's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us. I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
What do you mean?
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all too fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well? Thordan's betrayal of Ratatoskr was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin. Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment? Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe. Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
Attendance line for the recording.
You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence.
There, damn
With
it.
your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country. And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught? Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well. Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity, and bring about the change you so fervently desire. If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
Your Eminence.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past. 'Twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion. Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
I've given some thought to that as well. During the battle within the vault, the Heaven's Ward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
Aye, the manner in which Sir Zephyrin struck down Lord Horchefon was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
The spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture, holy powers and all.
Mere fabrications, which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls. 7 hells!
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Are the Heaven's Ward truly so reckless?
Unbelievable!
As they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La. Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heaven's Ward and stop my father before it is too late.
Sometimes the end of the world if I must. This guy will die. Seven quests and I was literally just talking. You say you want a revolution. Sweet. And at some point in time I am going to use that phantasma that I have though. And make my character Mel. Just because. Somewhere in the sea of clouds. That's familiar. Or was. I want my blue controller. I want the red one. We need Sid. We need Sid Highwind. Hostile Garland at the Sky Skill Manufactory. Alright. Peace, Lucia. Speak with Sid. Damn right. Another random ass quest down there. I don't know. I want to get through the quests. Jump. Come out that way? Oh. Fine. That way. Run. Whee. What's that? Larmire. I don't... Bah. Looks like I want to go that way, actually. The touchy-patty's not working. It's not doing nothing. Alright, I don't know about this. As much as I like the game, I don't really be in the mood for it. What do I got? Almost 2 hours. I'm getting a little bit of experience. Did a couple missions. Well, quests, whatever. Something else that I wanted to look at. Okay. What? Stone Vigil. Drop the Shiva. Don't I already have those? Drop that Shiva. Wake up for you, go along. Blood for stone. Blood for stone. Let's drop that Shiva. Labyrinth of the Ancients. It's right there. So it's just pointing out the quest I already got. Ultimate Ballard. Alright. Meld before Mutamix. Okay. Obviously, I'm not paying attention to where I'm going. Let's go that way. Sid. Bye, phone. What? What? Yeah, the phone's flying. Vape died. Do do do.
Boys, finish up what you're doing and shut it off. Dinner's almost done.
Talkie, so whatever. Okay, cool. It's already done it. Urgent vendor. What's my shit at? Yep, repair. As well. Repairs complete. Cool. Perception, control. Nah. Fieldcraft. Yeah, I mean. Bait. Minutes? No. Seconds. can't stand. No, sweet. No. Okay. I need more water. I don't even remember about materia melting and shit. Alright. I want food. That'll help. So, I'm going to the BRB scene and mute my mic.
Did I already come in this house? I can't remember. I can't remember. They had a police station and grocery store in the last patch? Wait, to this? To this?
There it is.
Whoa, what is this? Oh, that's sick. They need more ships. Dude, I think they could make a killing doing more ships. What do you guys think? Like more landing crafts? I feel like this is such like an underrated thing. They have a decent amount. I would love like more though. Like, yeah, they got a decent amount, but like, why not more? Like, you can never go wrong with more ships, right? I don't mean to pull a Destiny card, but Destiny has a lot of really cool ships, you know? They've been releasing them about once a year. They need to do like fucking 4 a year, once every quarter. New ship every quarter. Whoa, what is this? Oh, that's sick. They need more ships. Dude, I think they could make a killing doing more ships.
This is where 3D scanning actually saves you real money. My friend has a
I'm Olivia Rodrigo, and this is my Daisy Chain Fields collection available.
Hello everybody, XP5 here, and big news from DE, Plaguestar is confirmed coming back. So I want to go ahead and get out a guide on Plaguestar and show you guys how to prepare, not per se how to conduct Plaguestar, but how to prepare for Plaguestar, especially if you're a new or returning player. Why should you care about Plaguestar? Simply put, it is unlimited forma. You farm for... You go out and you do an extra bounty in Cetus that requires some materials that we're going to go over, and you can buy completely built forma. So it's not time gated. It's, you know, there's a lot of value there, especially from forma equals power, right? So if you don't know that, it's true. The first thing we're going to go over is what are you going to need? So what you're going to need is you're going to need the Infested Catalyst. You can get this from your clan dojo. So you can see that it takes Placid, Nanosparrows, and Ferrite. And the other thing that you're going to need is a Eidolon something. It's up on the screen right now, and we're going to go over where to get the items for that, the Grok Jewel, the Iridite, and the Nettles. So the first thing that I want to recommend is that if you guys don't have Warframes that are fast, I would recommend that you either go with Volt, Nova, or possibly Wisp. And then the other thing is that on the time of making this video right now, we're about 2 weeks from the end of the month. Plaguestar normally comes in September, so unfortunately, the Incarnon Boar will not be up. The other item that I would recommend is the Praxis, or the Pyrus, the Piranha. I don't have the Prime version. You can buy the Prime version. Right now it's around 75 plat, very fast shooting weapon. Some other weapons that are good are going to be Soma, with or without the Prime version, or with the Prime version but without the Incarnon version. Soma is fine. You could also go for the possibly Kuva Sobek, the other Kuva shotgun that I'll put up on screen now. But yeah, so those are some of the options that you have. Now, it takes place in Cetus, right here on Earth. So if you're a new player, brand new Tenno, right? You just picked your first Warframe, you're watching this video, the first thing, the most important thing you can do is unlock Cetus Earth, right? The second most important thing you can possibly do is
Well, we're finally getting some answers with the NFA fiasco. If you've been waiting for an answer to this question, I'm covered by the NFA injunction. Can I take the pistol brace off of my AR pistol, put a stock on it, and make an SBR without filing a Form 1? Well, we now have one of the clearest answers yet from attorneys directly involved in this litigation. And that's not the only thing that they're addressing. We're getting some new clarification about Form 1s, short-barreled rifles, suppressors, engraving requirements, GOA members versus commercial customers, dealer inventory, Form 4s, and even what happens to the federal NFA registry when a suppressor is transferred without an approved Form 4. And there are some very important distinctions here that I do not want anyone to miss, so pay attention, watch this whole thing, get all the facts. First, understand what this is. This is not new ATF guidance. It is not a new ruling from Judge James Wesley Hendricks, and it does not expand the injunction beyond what the court actually ordered. That is very important for you to understand. This is new analysis from Wiley,